Howdy folks, it's Aiden here from Pure Game Guides. This is going to be a much longer video than usual because we're going through a long puzzle in Immortals Fenyx Rising. It's the Trial of Strategies Initiation. So in the first area you're going to find two balls, one normal one and one metal one. What you need to do is place the metal one into the first divot and then knock the normal ball across the air currents. After that, drag the metal ball out of the divot, bring it over to the owl tile and smack it across the other side with your hammer. This will cause it to land in the column and go upwards. You can drag it out of the column with your little drag ability and place it on the green tile. From there you want to smack it straight across. It's going to hit the blue tile on the far side, which is like a negative charge, and it's going to attract the ball. After that, wait for the moving tile to be underneath it, then grab the ball, roll it into the divot, and you're about halfway there, at least for this first section. So run across, use the air currents to get back over to where the first normal ball will be, and drag it up the ramp, place it on the green tile, and then whack it across the air currents with your hammer to get it to the far side and put it in the divot. And that's the first area. The second crystal will light up and you will be able to move through into area number 2. Right, when you arrive at the second area, there will be a metal ball once again and a normal ball once again. What you need to do is send the metal ball across to the platform on the left. There's air vents there, you won't be able to send the normal ball. You need to send the metal ball over. So whack it across with your hammer, then jump over if you need to and roll the ball into the divot. This will cause some air currents on the right side to turn on. So go back over, grab the normal ball, place it on the green tile and whack it across. Once it lands, that will cause those pillars on, those energy columns on the left there to activate. You can jump over, grab the metal ball and send it up the ramp into the thing. Now, I fluffed it up, I left it in because it's funny. I went back to fix it. I fluffed that up too, but I somehow managed to get it into the column regardless. So yeah, but no, what you're supposed to do is send it up the ramp there like I tried to do the first time. I just left that in because sometimes you gotta meme on yourself a little bit. So climb up to the top of that building, grab the ball, roll it into the divot, which will cause another ball to spawn in. Now you want to whack this ball either off the wall or with a charged shot hitting it straight up in the air. Get it into the energy column, use the air vents to fly across and then grab it when it reaches the end. From there, roll it onto the owl, and I would suggest using another charged shot here. If you hold the hammer ability, it'll charge into an upward strike and you can just knock it straight up into the next column. So jump through the gap, over the top, grab it on the far side once again before it reaches the end because it will just fall off and you'll need to redo that section again. Roll it into the divot and another ball will spawn in. Now for this bit you're going to need to wait for that tile on the far side to come back and then send it across with the hammer. Jump over, grab it off the tile when the tile is on the inside, wait for the tile to come back and then roll it down the path behind the blue tile. You will come to a divot, put it in the divot and something's going to activate. You'll see it on the crystal in front of you will light up, and this bit can be a little bit confusing. So just jump straight up, don't worry about anything else, jump straight up onto the platform that's in front of you, in front of the crystal, and then make your way all the way to the end. What we're trying to do here is go back to the start, to that initial normal ball. It was a little bit confusing when I was doing it, but I eventually worked it out. So yeah, just keep going all the way, go to the end, take a right. You see me looking around for an appropriate path here, but it's actually just here to the right. You can either go behind or jump up, whichever one you want to do. And then go through this door all the way over to the other side, and you will see the initial starting area where you were, and the initial normal ball will be down there. So jump down to the normal ball, grab it, roll it along the path to the green square. From there, smack it over to the other side with your hammer, and it will land in an air current. Jump over after it, fly up in the air current, grab the ball, drag it onto the ground, move it over to the divot, and another ball will spawn in. You can just whack this one straight across because there's active air currents now on the other side because that one's in the divot. And you can just send it flying across to the other side. Just make sure you don't hit that moving column while you do it. After that, jump over, grab the ball, put it in pretty much where you see on the screen right now in this general area. What you want to do is bounce it off the wall and into the other side, mostly avoiding the air currents, or otherwise it just won't travel through them. Jump through after it, place it in the divot, another ball will spawn in. There's a moving platform behind the air vents, so wait until that is in place and then send it flying up through all of them. Follow it up. If you're lucky, it'll be like me and it will have landed in just the right spot. If not, knock it into those air vents there. Jump over to the other side, use your grab ability to pull it down onto the ground, and then place it in the divot, which is right here. Now, when you've got this divot activated, a blue column and a yellow column on the far side will activate. So jump down, grab the initial metal ball, drag it across up to the yellow column, and that will send it up into the air. The blue column will end up grabbing it and pulling it to the far side. You don't need to do anything else there. You can just jump back up to the original platform and grab the normal ball, roll it out of there. The blue column will deactivate, dropping the ball into the divot, which will activate the air currents, which will allow you to send the normal ball straight across if you give it an old wickety whack with your hammer. Yeah, that's really it. Just jump across now, put it in the divot, and you are good to go. That is this trial completed. There's a little bit to work out, but it's not that hard. There's a couple of switcheroos on you, but this video should help you finish it up. And that's it, guys. Yeah, just run through and get the chest and then you're done. So that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. It's a little confusing, I think. If you did, you may consider liking and subscribing, and thank you so much for watching.